Alright, so my name is Devin Georgestone, and I'm going to show you how to do a quick tutorial on how to turn Joaquin Phoenix into the Joker using Photoshop. I'm going to have a link in the description of where you can use the same photo that I'm using of Joaquin Phoenix. So let's get started. Alright, so here. So here's my screensaver. I'm going to open up Photoshop. And I have a picture of Joaquin Phoenix. I'm gonna press Ctrl J to duplicate the image. And then I'm gonna add a black and white filter. I'm gonna mess with the red and yellow coloring. The red messes with the lighter shade and the yellow messes with the darker shade. So you kind of fiddle around with it till you're happy with it. Then after that, I'm going to add a high pass. And the way you do that is you're going to click on filter, other, and then high pass. All right, and then you're gonna, let's see, I would say like around like 60 pixels. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, and then we're going to wanna add soft light. See that right here, soft light, and then we're going to sharpen it. There, filter, sharpen, and sharpen. Okay, and then we're going to click the black and white filter, and then we're going to get the eraser tool and erase the background. You're going to adjust your brush, make it big enough to get the main portion of the background. It doesn't have to be too perfect, you just want to get the main part out. So I'm going to speed it up for you a little bit. Get the outside, get the edges. Okay, and I'm going to shrink the brush a little bit. Okay. And then we're gonna also want to get the neck area. I want to leave the face and the hair. All right, and then I'm gonna let's see, zoom in, shrink the brush, and get the edges of the hair like so. Okay, right there. It's not gonna be too perfect, but just good enough. Top area. Alright. Oh my gosh, did I just freaking yawn? Alright, then after that, okay, then I'm gonna also want to get the eyes. Erase that layer of the eyes so the actual color could show. And then after this, I'm going to create another layer, and we're going to do the eyes. Create a layer, then you're going to get a paintbrush, we're going to make it blue, and we're going to do the triangle part of the eyes. This is going to be the front part. Alright, get the paintbrush tool, and then we're going to shrink the brush and then draw a triangle shape above his eye. It's okay if you go over the eyebrows. I'm going to shade that in and then add another triangle shape on the bottom part of his eye. Like so. And then once I fill this part in, I like to add a little drip. So I'm going to make the brush smaller right here, and then make it even smaller right there. Perfect. And then I'm going to work on the other side. Draw a triangle carefully. I'm going to draw it over his bangs. That's okay, because I can use a eraser tool and erase the part that's overlaying that. And then draw the second part underneath his eye, like so. Okay, then after this, I'm going to use the color dodge filter, like so. And then you can mess with the fill in. I think it's I'm gonna add hue and saturation. So I'm gonna go up here. Let's see, yeah. Adjustment, and then hue, saturation, and then kind of play with it a little, like right there. Just adds more depth and more detail. And mess with the fill in, the fill. Bam, that looks good. All right. Okay. Color dodge right there. Okay. And now we're going to add another layer, and then we're going to mess with his hair. So we're going to get the paintbrush. We're going to pick the color green, and then just shade his hair in. It's okay if you go over his face because we are going to use our eraser tool later to clean that part up. So I'm going to widen my brush and then just go all out. Just shade the whole head in, like so. It's okay if you go over his head or his face, because we're going to fix that later. All right, then once it's all shaded in, we're going to add the color filter, which is, it's down here, right there, bam. And then we're gonna get the eraser tool and clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna enlarge it and clean up the sides. The green that's on his face, we're gonna clean that up. Let me speed it up a little bit. Okay. Get all the splits, split ends. Sometimes when you're into it, you get into it. You get in the zone. When you have to do each piece like this, yeah. Hey, what's up, Katie? All right, get the edge right here. Speed it up a bit. Okay, that's good. All right, now we're going to work on the nose next. And after this, I'm going to add another layer to the other side. Okay, and I've got another layer. And then we're gonna get the paintbrush and use the red coloring for his nose. So I'm gonna use red. I'm gonna enlarge it and then just kind of fill in his nose. Kind of add a little circle dot. And then for this one, I'm going to use color dodge for this one. Then mess with the fill. That's good. Use hue and saturation on this one. That's good. All right. So I'm gonna get the eraser tool and just erase around the edges. That's where it's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, now we're gonna add another layer. I'm gonna do his mouth. So I'm gonna enlarge the paintbrush and just paint over his mouth, like so. And then after this, I'm going to add the color dodge, right? Or color burn, I'm sorry. Color burn. And mess with the fill. Let's see. Kind of move it around. Oh, that's dope. You get the eraser tool and just erase the sides. Like so. That's good enough. Okay. Now, mess with I'll do the hue. Yeah. Alright, that looks good enough. Alright. So now I'm going to click layer 2, then add another layer, and then we're going to work with his eyes. So I'm going to get the paintbrush, pick the color black, and then kind of draw a little shade around his eye, or above his eye. And then I'm going to, after that, I'm going to color dodge that, or color burn. I'm saying color dodge, color burn. All right, hold on. drop the fill in. Adjust the fill to where you're happy with it, and I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna click the high layer, the top layer, then add another layer on top of that. And we're gonna mess with his eyebrows. So I'm gonna add a red paint and just draw it above this eye right here. The second one I don't have to worry about because it's covered by his bangs, so that's fine. So got that part. Maybe erase. Yeah, that's nice right there, and pretty much that's it. There you go. You have it. Okay. Yeah. And then you want to add. Oh, you don't want to add anything. Yeah, that's it. Pretty much. Ta-da! We're done. Yeah, it's dope. And that's it. And there you have it. If you guys like the video and you guys want to see more of this, let me know in the description below. I was thinking of doing it, the clown it. That would be pretty cool. I actually have some ideas for that. But if you guys would want to see me do that, want a tutorial on that, let me know in the description below. Let me know in the comments. In the description below. Let me know in the comments. Give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Also, if you guys like this video, follow me on Instagram because I have a bunch of those videos like this. So there you have it. That's what I have on my Instagram. If you guys like that, you can see more, see the rest on my Instagram at DevinGeorgeDG. And if you have any suggestions on what I should do next, let me know. Leave it in the comments or just hit me up on Instagram. Give me a direct message, a DM me. Yeah. Anyway, till next time. Peace.